Hey guys, it's ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign for the month of October. Now, these messages may not resonate with every Aquarius out there, so please just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest. Also, stay tuned for your bonus info that's going to come up after this. Okay, let's see what we got for you this month, Aquarius. You know, this month is about healing, okay? You've already been through the worst of it. You're moving on from heartbreak, disappointment, or maybe just being let down. You know, the pain's still there, but it's not running your life or controlling you anymore. You know, little by little, you're getting your strength back, and each day it hurts a little less. That's what you call progress. You know, something in your life still feels unfinished. Okay, and it's dragging you down. But you keep leaving shit open and wondering why you can't move forward. You're not going to move forward until you deal with it. All right, just stop leaving all these loose ends hanging around. You know, close it out, shut it down, and just handle it so you could finally move on. You know, right now it feels like you're focused on money, stability, and security. Okay, whether it's your finances, your career, or maybe just building something long term. That's what matters most. Okay, you know, discipline pays off. You know this. Okay, so just stick to what works and just keep things moving steady. Okay, focus on building something solid. Stop chasing, you know, all this temporary bullshit. That doesn't even last. You know, Aquarius, I don't know, your energy feels like you're all over the place. You know, one minute you're doing the most and the next minute you're doing nothing. You know, it's like it's totally throwing you off. Listen, you need to just chill out and just find your balance, whatever that might be. Okay, that's when things are going to finally start to calm down. You know, it's like you keep resisting change and you're fighting what's dead and gone. Okay, listen, I know it's not easy, but endings need to happen. Okay, it's all part of the cycle. And the longer you avoid it, the harder it gets. All right, so just stop trying to bring life back into something that's already done. Okay, it's time to just let it go. You know, some shit's not fair. Okay, and all the BS is being exposed this month. Okay, there's a lot of shady energy around. Right? Someone's lying, manipulating, or maybe not treating you right. Don't let them gaslight you or make you second guess yourself. All right, pay attention and trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. You know, you're still holding on to something that you should have walked away from a long time ago. You're stuck in this comfort zone because it feels safe, but that doesn't mean it's good. All right, the longer you stay, the worse it's going to get. So just stop holding on to what's already done. And just let it go before it eats you alive. You know, you've been stuck in your own head. Okay, but that's starting to clear up. Okay, the truth is, you were the one keeping yourself trapped this whole time. Okay, fear had way too much control over you. And now you're seeing it different. Okay, and once you call yourself out, you're free. You know, this month is all about balance in your relationships, okay? And that one-sided energy is getting called out, right? Don't be the one always giving all your time and effort or money to people who don't give shit back in return. Pay attention to who supports you and who just takes, okay? If it's not equal, it's not worth it, okay? Fair give and take is what matters. You know, I'm also picking up on emotional games. Okay, your emotions might be all over the place, or maybe someone might be using their emotions to mess with you. Listen, watch out for guilt trips or someone trying to twist things around or try to control you through feelings. Okay, don't fall for that shit. Keep your walls up and see it for what it is. All right, if it feels manipulative, it is. You know, you've been through loss and you've been through regret and you've cried your eyes out, but enough is enough. Okay, it's time for you to just stop obsessing over the past and just move forward. Listen, regret's not helping you anymore. Okay, start focusing on what you still have instead of what you lost. And then just move on. All right, that's what I have for you today. Hey Aquarius, it's ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome back to part 2 of your reading. This is going to be your bonus info for the month of October. All right, so let's start off with the timing windows. We're going to start from the beginning of the month and work my way down to the end of the month. So October 4th to the 8th, that's when a cycle feels unfinished or needs closure, okay? The 12th to the 16th, that's when resistance to change causes some type of setback, okay? The 18th to the 22nd, okay, that's when you're going to be holding on too long to something that's going to create like this emotional strain, okay? The 25th to the 31st, okay, that's when healing and moving forward after loss takes place. All right, now zodiac signs that came through strong in this reading, okay? Now this could be someone that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be. Don't get too fixated on the signs. You could be dealing with any sign. But here I have Scorpio, Libra, I have Pisces, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. Okay. All right, now I'm going to be moving into some symbols that you might be seeing. Maybe you're ignoring them. I was seeing masks falling in your reading. Okay, that has to do with like truths being revealed. I also saw bridges. Okay, that has to do with like crossing into new chapters. Also rivers. Okay, that has to do with emotional release. Also seeing the color blue and silver. Okay, that has to do with clarity, truth, and like your inner strength. Okay, now phrases that you could be saying, thinking, or feeling. Let's see here. I can't keep holding on to this. The truth hit harder than I thought. I'm tired of carrying other people's weight. I'm finally ready to let go. Also some extra clues. Some of you may be having intense dreams about water or drowning. I'm also getting that some of you are going to get like clarity that feels like a wake-up call. Okay, now I'm going to jump right into initials. Could be your name, their name, first name, last name, place it how you see fit. Okay, let's see what we have here. M, R, J, A, T, K, S, L, and H. All right, guys, that's what I have for you today. If you're enjoying the bonus info and you want me to continue this way, just hit the like button or leave me a quick comment to let me know. Thanks for watching, and until next time, sending you love and light.